Welcome to Module 6 of our employability skills. Today we're going to talk about information processing, both in the classroom and in the workplace. You don't have to be a genius to understand that information is growing exponentially. I think the Google executive here, I think he made a statement, the CEO, that we create more data in 2 days now than we did from the beginning of time to the year 2002. You think of the data footprint you make every day with your cell phones, with your computers. It's just an exponential piece of data, and I guess zettabytes. Here's the chart. If you're a better person than I, you can keep track of all of this. But the main point is it's growing exponentially. So figuring out how to using it and handling that information is important for all of us in the workplace. So, first of all, we can acquire information from several sources. We need to assess the validity of those sources because oftentimes in today's world, they may or may not be tested or validated. And we can evaluate the information. We can organize it using tables, spreadsheets, databases to help us understand what that information is trying to tell us, or that data, turning it into information, usable information. We can manage it with various presentation, graphing techniques, and we can interpret it with some statistical analysis or graphs and timelines. So a lot of different ways we can take information or data and turn it into information that's usable. So acquiring it, normally when we do internet searches, we'll need to do a citation of the information. With a text, you give the last name. With the web page, you give the page source. And a citation is important because it enables the reader to actually validate your findings. I can go to the source data and say, hey, have you interpreted this stuff correctly? So it's very important to do a citation of your information, both text and whether it's via the web. Evaluating the information. Imprinted publications are edited, proofed, typeset, printed, usually very reliable. Web content, on the other hand, can go from the keyboard to a web page in a matter of seconds. So sometimes it's very questionable, the trustworthiness of it. So let the reader beware. Next, we can organize the information. I think a lot of tools like Excel data, spreadsheets allow us to reorder, label, make calculations, sort our information. Very valuable as we try to turn data into information. Again, you can do sort tools, filters tools, calculate. It's important for you to at least be somewhat knowledgeable in some of these tools. You can present it visually. Oftentimes graphs help us get information from the data very, very quickly. And again, there's Excel has a whole bunch of these tools, as do other software packages. Lastly, you can interpret the data. Sometimes you can calculate some statistics. Again, they usually come with most packages. Correlations correlates two different variables to see if they're trending in the same directions. You can do some regression analysis. You can do statistical significance. You can transform it into a logarithmic equation or exponential, all sorts of tools, oftentimes depending upon your level of math skills. And we end with a quote: you can use all the quantitative data you can get, but you still have to distrust it and use your own intelligence and judgment. Yeah, it's so you have a great week.